Video, we're going to take a look at how you can use Gemini to help build a listening station in a K2 elementary class. So we're going to do a TK example here. So this is my prompt right here. It says create a 3-minute long story about a dinosaur for TK students to teach them about goal setting. Include some CVC words. We're going to have Gemini create that. It's a little story for us, roughly 3 minutes. And once I'm done looking at my story, I'm going to go ahead and copy it, the text here. Okay. And then I have a couple options to make this into a listening station here. So I'm going to start. First option here is going to go to Google Vids. I'm going to do a blank vid right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to voiceover, and I'm going to go ahead and paste the text in there. So again, this will within the 2,500 character limit of the scene in Google Vids. So I'm gonna do a little light editing here, get rid of some of the extra texture that I don't think I need. Clean this up just a bit. Go get rid of some of this extra stuff here that I don't want red. Good so far. All right, so now what I want to do in this case, a very common scenario here, is to have an image that the kids can view while they listen. So I'm going to go ahead, and a couple things I can do is if I can create an image using AI here, or I can come here back to Gemini. I come here to Tools. I'm going to go Create Images, create an image that summarizes the main idea of this story. Again, make sure you turn on the Create Image here, and then it's going to align this image to this story. So this can be a little visual that we're going to put on our vid here for the kids to look at while they listen to the story being read aloud. If I'm satisfied with this, so this is the one I want, I can click on download here. I'm going to download this image. We'll come back to Vids and go to Insert, Upload, and again, you're going to go to your downloads on your computer, whichever computer you're using. They all look different, and I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to make this nice and get right here. All right, so that's what the kids are going to be able to see. So now I'm going to come here where it says voiceover. If I click change, I can see all the different voices that it has here, and I'm going to be very choosy about the ones that I want the kids to use. I'm going to test them out first. I'm going to go with this one, Coach. Select, and then right here, insert voiceover. So it's going to take a minute here for it to take all this text with that voice, and it's going to insert it right here onto our scene. Okay, so it's a 1 minute 21 second read along. You can go ahead and test it out by clicking play. Now, as you're listening to that, if you think that it's a little bit too fast and you want to slow it down, you have an option here. Now, you don't have any options here at the moment here to change the speed of this audio, but if you would like to slow it down, you can come over here to Luvvoice. You can log in with Google for free and get 20,000 characters per month that you can turn text into an audio. So I can take that same text here, put it in here, and remove the parts. And make sure you remove the parts that you don't want to have read. Check that it's all been removed. Okay, it has. And then you have a variety of voices here that you can choose. So we'll just use Jenny right here. I'm going to click generate, and within a minute or so, it'll then do the read aloud for us. So it's still generating right here. Now, as you listen to that, you still think it's a little too fast. This is one tool that gives you an option to slow it down here. So if I come here to the three dots here, hit playback speed. I want to make it a little bit slower here at 0.75. Generate it again. You notice there it was a little bit slower. So now if that's a better cadence for your kids, you can, when you're ready, you click the download button here. Okay, so I've been downloaded onto your computer. Yeah, you can go back to Vids, and then down here, this big long ribbon here. This is the actual audio that was originally created by Vids. If I click on there, and I can just hit right click on it and hit delete, I can remove it. But because I've now downloaded audio that's a little bit slower, I can come here to insert, go back to upload, and in my downloads, I can find the Luvvoice audio, and then it will then insert it right into your vid here. So you want to make sure you bring it all the way to the end there, and then go all the way to the right and make sure that your image is roughly the same length as the audio. So right up there it is. It's now been aligned. So now a little bit slower. You can then listen to it again. So if that a little bit slower is what you need, then you like the original, you like the slower version. When you're ready, once you are ready, you're gonna go to File, come to Download right here as MP3, and it's gonna download to your computer. You can put it in a Google Drive, you can publish it to YouTube, and then you can get it to students however you like. That's one of the some those are some of the steps to use Gemini, Google Vids, and or Luvvoice to create your listening station for elementary students. If you have any questions on this process, feel free to reach out to me at any time.